Praise to the gods and peace to the elements. Hey world, it's your girl Corinne here. And today we're going to get into a controversial topic, and that's hydration. And we're going to discuss hydration for the athlete, the truth about water, and real hydration. All right? Now, when we think about staying hydrated, most of us think about drinking water, H2O. But let's get down to the science, right? Is water alone enough? The answer actually might surprise you. Now, water, or H2O, is great for flushing your body, helping it to eliminate toxins and waste. But here's the thing. Water on its own doesn't truly hydrate your cellular levels. Your cells require something more dynamic to stay healthy, and that's something called H3O. And that's a structure that's rich in electrolytes and found naturally in fruits and vegetables. Now, let's get to the root of this, right? What is this liquid actually flowing in your body, and is it in fact water? The short answer is no. It's actually intercellular fluid. So what's intercellular fluid, right? Now, inside of our bodies, hydration happens within our cells, where intracellular fluid exists. This fluid is made up of water, but contains electrolytes, sodium, potassium, calcium, and magnesium. And this mix of nutrients, when you're dehydrated, this is the balance that gets thrown off. Now, it's not just about losing water. You're losing the very minerals that keeps your body functioning. So how does dehydration happen, right? So dehydration occurs when we lose more fluid than we're taking in, often through things like sweat, illness, or simply not consuming enough hydrating foods and drinks. Now, this creates an imbalance in electrolytes affecting muscle function, brain performance, and overall energy levels. Things athletes cannot afford to lose. Now check this. If you think that you're losing water, especially when you do things like sweating, I challenge you, lick your arm. What does it taste like? Chances are you're gonna say it tastes salty. Salt is like your sodium, potassium, stuff like that. It's not just general water. So that's something to think about. So you're not depleting water, you're depleting electrolytes. Follow me on this? All right, so we're gonna put a pin in that just for a second, because first, I wanna talk about how do we hydrate better? And as you guessed it, the answer lies in nature, right? Our fruits like watermelon, cucumber, oranges, strawberries, those are all packed with H3O. You have vegetables like celery, lettuce, zucchini. They're also really incredible for hydrating options, all right? There's a whole bunch more. Y'all can go check that out. And also you can do herbs like basil, cilantro, mint, parsley. They don't naturally just only boost hydration, but they're great trace minerals that support your body's recovery and performance. Now, this should then start to make you think, like, what is the real key to hydration? The answer is electrolytes, if you haven't picked it up, right? These are the minerals like the sodium, potassium, magnesium, and calcium. These help regulate muscle contractions, nerve function, and water balance. And without them, water cannot properly enter into your cells. So the good news, you can get electrolytes naturally, right? Coconut water, bananas, avocados, spinach, aloe, seeds like chia, pumpkin, all great sources. You can pair these with like a pinch of sea salt for an easy-made electrolyte drink. Now, for ages, we've been told that water is for hydration, and when in fact, water is a flushing agent, not a hydrator. Now, here's something important to understand. Water itself is a flushing agent. What does that mean? It moves things through your system, but it doesn't stick around to deeply hydrate. I heard this analogy somewhere, so I'm gonna repurpose it here. Think about it like this. If you had a basement that flooded with water, that water then will start to move things around, right? It's gonna peel the paint off the walls, door frames off. It basically breaks down and destroys everything it comes in contact with. So that's basically the same thing. And so water being a hydrator is not really that. Now, you can also look at it like this. When someone is severely dehydrated, they go to the hospital, they aren't handed a bottle of water to drink, right? In fact, that'll cause further dehydration in the body. Instead, they're given a solution, and it's inserted intravenously, meaning in the veins. It's not given orally. And this IV solution contains sterile water, often crystallized or like a crystalloid solution that is like 0.9% sodium. It's like a 0.9% sodium chloride. It may also contain dextrose, which is like a simple sugar that's made from corn. It may also contain sodium chloride, potassium, calcium, and lactate. But the moral of the story is it's not just water. And this solution mixture is called saline. And it contains this precise mix of those waters, salts, and electrolytes, which is then used to restore the body's balance quickly. Now why? And that's because without the minerals, water alone won't fix dehydration at a cellular level, people. Now this isn't opinion, this is actually fact. My nurses, doctors, medical professionals, y'all can definitely chime in here, right? What do y'all use? Huh, right? So now, why does this matter for athletes? Well, athletes, this distinction is critical because your body works harder, sweats more, burns through more electrolytes at a massive accelerated rate, right? So if you're only drinking plain water, you're not replacing what you've lost, which can lead to cramps, fatigue, and even heat exhaustion. Now, by incorporating hydrating fruits, vegetables, and herbs into your meals, and basically making like electrolyte-rich solutions for yourself, you're giving your body what it truly needs to stay strong, focused, and ready to perform at its best. Now, something I do, and I encourage all of my clients, and just anyone who will listen, really, is to start drinking like more aloe water, more coconut water. You could juice cucumbers, drink cucumber water, and doing like 60% of this blend of fluid with 40% water. And that's gonna give you more hydration than water alone. And that'll basically just the right amount of hydration. And the beautiful thing about all of that, you wanna mix your water with the solution to help break down all the junk and move it around in the body. So I also say, for the record, don't just drink like a full cup of aloe, full cup of coconut water, full cup of any of that, right? Because by itself, it may cause some gut discomfort. So you still want to put part water to help settle it in and do what it's supposed to do. So really quickly, I had to stop because I know some of you will ask, well, you know, do I feel it's beneficial to drink like a gallon of water a day or half your body weight of water? And this is great when you're doing a detox or cleansing protocol. This is the only time, let me repeat, the only time you should be consuming that much water, right? Outside of that, go get it in your fruits and your vegetables, right? And focus on your cellular fluids, right? For hydration, because that's gonna give you energy, recovery, endurance, focus, all those things that water doesn't do. Water is a detoxifying mechanism. All right, so anyway, I think I got on y'all case enough. Let me know. I know this is a controversial topic, but I'm here for it. Let's dive into the science behind it. I mean, do you honestly feel that water is hydrator, or do you feel like it's a detoxifier, right? That's a great question for the masses. And if you feel like it's a hydrator by itself, meaning, right? Nothing else. Come with me. Give me some articles, some research studies. Let's get into it, because I think there's a huge misconception in the athletic world, trainers included. I mean, I was taught that as a trainer, right? But we have to debunk some of these myths and get back to nature and realizing that our fruits, vegetables, our herbs is where it's at for our cellular recovery and function, and use water for what it's supposed to do. And that's move things around in the body to go out of the body, all right? That's why we pee and poop. Think about it. All right, y'all. That's it for today. And my treadmill just finished. Perfect timing. So sending y'all peace, love, and light. Ciao for now.